All right.
This is Franklin.
Yep.
Los Feliz.
Super pumped.
We're gonna list this in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're checking in on the progress.
Needs a little love.
Needs a little love.
But this is the dirty behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Brought to you by.
We're so embarrassed showing it right now.
This is the nitty gritty.
But it's really important to us that we show the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
What goes into getting these units ready. This is gonna be common for everyone. There's four units. This is a fig tree.
That's a fig, and that's actually lemon. Or
that's
lime.
lemon.
Yeah.
Fig tree will
come back. It's gonna come back, they tell me, in like 4 or 5 years tops.
No. It'll come back in the spring.
Let's go. Inside.
This is a 1-bedroom.
888
square feet.
Yeah, good luck numbers.
It's a magical number.
So as you can see, still work in progress.
Original floors, which they've sanded. We always have them do a no stain, so like just a natural coat, and we do a matte finish, because that's what we like.
And
we're fixing the windows. We wanted to keep these original windows. A lot of discussion went into these windows. It's a big deal restoring them with the mechanism inside, but they're all gonna open and close. They're just gonna get new hardware. This property was built in the 20s, and we're trying to retain some of that original character. It's a good size unit. It's 1 bedroom, but it's got lots of closet space, lots of room.
And then you've got the original service kitchen door. And
Kitchen, we kept the original cabinets, which are awesome.
yep.
Again, they go floor to ceiling, which new cabinets don't do. We try to save the original hinges,
But we're replacing those actually.
we're gonna replace them with the gold.
Yeah.
I'd love to keep the original, but they just didn't work out.
Yep.
We're gonna do black and white linoleum tile floors in here. They're about to put those in. It's a new butcher block countertop and a new backsplash. And then at some point, a previous owner of the property put these aluminum windows in, and we just had the contractor spray paint them black. You know, I think this is like important to point out that this is probably not somebody's ideal kitchen. You know, like they're gonna, it's an apartment-sized stove that's gonna go in here.
Right.
But
yeah, it's not the dream house.
you know, we've sold now 55
6? Okay.
TIC units, and the majority of those buyers were previously renting. And these TIC units were their really only option to get their foot in the door and get into the LA real estate and start building equity. And I think it's important to point out, like, we're not trying to like build a dream home here. We're trying to provide a cute place that someone's gonna want and like make it livable. Because really the point is to get renters into home ownership and get renters to start building equity.
Right. Affordable.
Affordable.
Right. Something that would sort of match the equivalent of what market rent would be here.
So this unit is gonna be $500,000. 10% down, you're looking at a $450,000 loan. And that's gonna be about 2,600 a month.
Yep.
Is gonna be a mortgage payment with principal, interest, insurance, property taxes, and HOA. That's your monthly. And you know, we in all of our open houses that we've had, we've been meeting hundreds of buyers have come through, and I keep hearing a same story over and over again. I keep hearing renters say that they really want to buy, but they're nervous.
Right.
Because they live in an affordable rental. They're under rent control. They like their neighborhood. They like where they live. And they want to buy, and they know it's the right thing, but they're nervous and they're scared.
Right.
And they're trying to weigh out their options. Like, should I buy or should I just keep renting? Because when you have affordable rent, it's easy just to stay where you are.
Sure.
Tenants in common is sort of like helping the renters with that transition. One, because of affordability, but two, because you're buying this building with 3 other people, because it's a 4-unit property, so 4 people are gonna be buying this building together. You're co-owning. So that means when the roof goes down, it's not all on you. You get to split that expense with 3 other people.
Sure.
The gardener, you're splitting the gardener expense with 3 other people.
It's a good trial run into homeownership.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when the plumbing needs repair, you're splitting that expense, and not just the expense, but like the maintenance and the responsibility. With the TIC agreement, you're gonna elect one owner to be like the maintenance manager for the year. And then every year, it has to be replaced, you know, somebody else steps up. And so it's like every 4 years, you're responsible for maintenance.
Right.
Financially, it's always split, but in terms of like calling the plumber and being, hey, we need you to come out. Or,
Yeah, we do the rotation purposefully.
Yeah.
To allow that sort of like equal responsibility share to be shared amongst all the owners.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, let's keep looking around.
So,
the other thing about, you know, deciding between renting or buying is, I think a lot of times renters don't have anyone to talk to about finances,
Right.
you know, and like, what is the best financial option for a renter and for you? And, you know, I think that it's important to talk about that. Like, if you buy this property for this unit for $500,000, there's appreciation. You know, historically, properties appreciate 7% a year in Los Angeles.
Sure, on average, anywhere from 5 to 12.
Right.
Sure, but if you can take 7 as an average.
Yeah, so 7%, like this property is gonna, in 10 years, is gonna double, almost double in value.
It's crazy.
And not only is there appreciation, but there's also every month your mortgage payment is paying down your principal.
Right.
So when you start, if you buy this for 500, you put 10% down, your loan's gonna be $450. Well, in 10 years, it's gonna be down to $350. So even if the market doesn't appreciate 7% a year and double in value, you're at least gonna have $100,000 in equity,
Right.
bare minimum,
Right.
in 10 years. So, you know, these are some things to think about. Like when you're paying, even, you know, you might love where you live and you love your rent, but
And this may not be the perfect home or the home that
you might have
could
to
see
deal with
yourself-
a
yeah.
24-inch stove instead of a 36-inch stove.
Right. Or the stained floors or any other imperfections that aren't.
Don't have the extra bedroom,
Right.
don't have a yard.
Right.
But you're building equity and
Right.
you're working towards a future.
Yeah.
And TIC might not be like the end all be all solution to get renters into homeownership, but what we're hoping TICs do is inspire hope in renters. Like, oh, there's an opportunity for me to eventually get into homeownership. Like, this is a way. And once you sort of like start thinking along those lines, more opportunities will emerge. And so we're excited to see like what other markets emerge from this market,
Yeah.
and where it goes from here. But anyway, let's keep showing the house. We could talk forever about TIC.
We do
And
end
the
up
future of
talking
real
forever.
estate. This is going to be probably a little sitting area. We're going to do decomposed granite, maybe a couple lounge chairs or something.
A little
On the
landscaping.
other side of this dumpster is
Your
5
future.
garages.
Oh.
So everyone will get a single car garage. Someone's going to get 2.
Yep.
And they rebuilt the face of the garage.
Yeah, we had to shore it up.
It's going to get painted. It's going to look
these
so much
garage
different.
doors are
You're going
gonna
to
get
get to see the
replaced, yeah.
before and after.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it's
not-
tough to look at now, but this is
It's
housing
tough to
in the
show
works.
it now. Yeah.
It's not
So-
always pretty until the last day. That's just the way it is.
So there's no private outdoor space for these units, but like, I don't know, 10 blocks to Griffith Park, hikes and trails.
Right.
1 block to Hillhurst, 2 buildings down from Vermont.
Yep.
Los Feliz Village.
Little Doms all day.
Little Doms.
All day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So many good restaurants.
Yeah.
Bathroom's original bathtub, but everything else is new in here. And then you've got like this secret random storage room. This is a chute, which we see a lot in these 4 units. It's basically just like this rectangle chute that goes all the way to the roof so that each of the units' bathrooms face it, so there's ventilation. And then I guess they had extra space under here. I've never seen this before. Usually the chute goes all the way down to the ground, but this was kind of good use of space.
Cool.
They made it into a storage. Yeah, this is a cute unit.
Yeah, it's good. I think it's going to make a great home. I'm excited to see this.
All right, let's
community come
go next property.
together. All right, adios.
Adios.